What's going on, you guys? This is Halo News Daily, where we cover your Halo daily news. Now, I want to start off today by saying thank you to everybody who subscribed, liked, and commented on my videos. It means a lot, and you're here from the very jump because I'm brand new. This is my full-time job now. I really appreciate all the support. And everybody, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please like. You'll get Halo News Daily. We'll have community updates and community talk on my Twitter page, Halo News Daily. Now, let's get into why Halo Infinite will be the best Halo game yet. Okay? I'll break it down as simply as possible, give my thoughts on why 343 has learned their lesson with Halo 4 and Halo 5. And, we'll get into this. So, let's start off with 343. They've, to put it quite simply, learned their lesson, right? They've made mistakes with the multiplayer in Halo 4. They made improvements with the multiplayer in Halo 5. They did an okay job with Halo 4. I think they had a lot of time to make Halo 4, and with Halo 5, they kind of rushed it, and they didn't get the story to make sense quite a bit. There was a lot of points in the story where people were just like, wait, what's going on? There were scenes that were obviously put in there very quickly and rushed because it would just cut to another moment without making quite complete sense about it, right? So on the campaign and the multiplayer front, they know what they've done wrong, and they made improvements with Halo 5's multiplayer for sure. I think the multiplayer design team did a much better job than the campaign design team for Halo 5, and I think they all sat down quite as like a family and kind of had a table discussion. What are we gonna do to bring this series back? Because they knew that they were falling off. So from the ground up, Halo Infinite was designed to bring the classic Halo feel back and draw people in with new modes and free-to-play multiplayer, that sort of thing. So we already know that they're most likely planning a Battle Royale game type to come out, not at launch, but probably a little bit after launch. I think they're focused on base multiplayer and base campaign at the moment. Maybe a survival mode, as that was leaked as well. But they know exactly what we want with this game. They already mentioned that they're going to have map control with power weapons on the map and equipment on the map as pickups. Not to spawn with, but as pickups, which is really important. So they're adding that competitiveness back to the game, which has drawn already about 4 or 5 pro teams to go to Halo Infinite. And they said specifically, we are joining the Halo competitive, I don't know what you would call that, leagues, I guess you would say, to be a part of Halo Infinite and Halo Infinite's multiplayer, because they know something we don't. 343 obviously pulled in pro teams to design Halo Infinite. They already mentioned that. But they've definitely shown the game off to some pro teams, had them sign non-disclosure agreements, and basically give a sneak peek of the game. So they're very excited, so we should definitely be excited. We've already seen the Spartan designs. Now they've gone back to the more simpler design with not as much noise, not as much curves and ridges and stuff on the armor, which was just done way too much in Halo 4. And then Halo 5 kind of made it look even weirder. It's just that the game didn't really look like Halo at all. But they've gone back to its roots. They got a Halo Reach Spartan design as the base with the chest plates. And if, say, you had no armor on and just the default, it's more of a Halo Reach look than anything, which personally I love because it's still high detail, but it looks a lot more simpler than the Halo 4 and Halo 5 design. So they've done that and gone back to the roots with the Spartan design and the multiplayer design. Even the game design with control over the power weapons and equipment. And then campaign. When you're watching the campaign, when you're playing that campaign, it's not like you're running into Warden Eternal in Halo 5, which is just some washed up character that's just has no really character to him, right? It's just they put like a evil voice over a robot with a skull face and try to make it look intense. But Escharum has more of that design, like Bungie design truth. He believes in his cause. He believes in what he's doing. So even when he says, may our stories outlive us both, come on, man. Like, it's like I've said this before, it's such a hard character design. It's so intense, it's so real, it's so visceral, and he's ready to do anything and go to battle with Master Chief on any given day. So I love the character design already. The pilot, you have a little bit of comedic value in there, a little bit of comedic relief. So that adds another element to how they designed it. They've designed it like with almost a Sergeant Johnson approach. It's like they're using the pilot as a replacement for the Sergeant Johnson comedic value, and that adds another layer to the game. So they are going all out on this game, and we've already seen the improvements. Okay, color coding is a bit, microtransaction-y, but they've already said you can earn coatings in game and through other achievements, challenges, that sort of thing. So don't worry too much on that front. The main thing we care about, I know most fans care about, is okay, I'm going to be able to pick a color. Maybe it's not the exact color, mixture I want, but it'll be similar, and I'll be able to enjoy the game. Point blank period. If we can enjoy this game the same way we enjoyed Halo 1, 2, and 3 and Reach, then I'll be happy, because Halo 4's multiplayer was a mess. They had care packages and stuff like that. And then Halo 5's multiplayer was didn't feel like Halo. The Clamber didn't really look like a Halo style mechanic, I guess you would say. I believe it's going to look a little bit better in Halo Infinite, because just the overall game looks more like Halo, right? The weapon design and everything like that. There are a couple. What I like is that they're mixing a little bit of the Halo 5 design, so they're not straying away from that lore, right? So they're keeping the Commando, which looks like a Halo 5-ish weapon, but then you also have the Assault Rifle, which looks like pure Halo, Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved, that big, bulky Assault Rifle, and it looks really cool. So I'm really excited on that front. They've gone back with the designs. They've gone back with the gameplay. They've gone back with the multiplayer design. So I think we're heading in the right direction, and I think Halo Infinite is going to be the best, not only the best story campaign, but also the best multiplayer in over 10 years. Since Halo Reach, possibly better, but that's what I think they're shooting for, is a Halo Reach style design. Now, what I'm hoping for, I'll sprinkle in a little extras here. I'm hoping for Invasion to come back, and I hope Invasion can contain brutes. Imagine being able to play as a brute and just Spartan versus brutes, or elites would work, but I think because the Banish is our main focus, it would be kind of correct to give us a chance to play as a brute now. So, and even maybe you might even be able to call in AI assistance, like in Warzone, that sort of thing. That would be awesome as well. But this game has so much going for it and so much money put into it. $500 million, the most expensive game in the gaming industry at the moment. I mean, that should tell you enough. Yeah, the graphics had a little bit of a rough start at the July reveal, but if you look at the gameplay trailer, it looked much better, much more high definition, and much more details. So I think what we were looking at was not the most updated version for sure, and it was probably not running on the best hardware either. They said it was a PC, but we don't know what type of PC it was. It could have just been Microsoft's standby, where they stream all of their stuff from in the Microsoft headquarters. We don't know, but what we do know is that this game is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be the best Halo, like I said, and I gave my reasons on why. So, this was Halo News Daily, back with another one, breaking down why I think Halo Infinite is going to be the best Halo game and the best game of the year, 2021, 2022, whenever that may come. Hurry up, please, 343. But yeah, all right, you guys, I'm out.